Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to 444 Keys to Wisdom. We are doing ancestor messages with the Ancestral Path Tarot. These can be found on Amazon if you want a deck for yourself. They're very beautiful, very cultured, beautiful artwork. And I'm going to pull the Doreen Virtue Light Purpose cards at the end as well. So I am on the sign of Gemini, so let's just get right into it. What ancestors messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, north or south node, Gemini. What ancestor messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Ancestors, those that you are watching over that are Geminis, what do you have to say to them? Ancestor messages for the sign of Gemini. So many. Ancestor messages for the sign of Gemini. That's too many. I'm not going to take all of those. That's too many too. Ancestor messages for the sign of Gemini. One card at a time, ancestors, one card at a time. Thank you. Gemini, your ancestors are eager to talk to you, it seems like. They've really got something to say to you. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. One card, thank you. Ancestor messages for the sign of Gemini. Alright, appreciate you. Oh, that's too many. I'm not going to take those. One card, please. Just one. Okay, take this one that flipped over. Got it. Alright, we got Isis energy here. And Osiris. So somebody's got Egyptian blood ties, direct descendants of Isis and Osiris here. If you're not sure, maybe do some research, Gemini, but I feel like you got some Egyptian ties here, which is beautiful. Oh yeah, you're definitely a part of Egypt, whoever you are. Okay, well, give me 1 second here. Let's see, 5 of sacred circles. 5 of sacred circles. 5 of sacred circles. Searching for a direction or purpose in life. Tapping the subconscious for direction. A spiritual retreat. Spiritual risks. The pause between preparing for and undertaking a spiritual ordeal. Okay. Moving forward, Gemini, Empress, Ace of Staves, Elemental, fire, flame, light, warmth and energy, growth, enterprise, beginnings, potential, activity, initiative, creativity. Conversely, the destructive, burning use of fire or light. Okay, Empress. 2 of Cups. So we got Sagittarius and Cancer here. King and Queen of Staves. Isis, Osiris, Queen of Staves. So the Queen is Isis, the perfect blend of body, emotions, and intellect in spiritual adventure, the world of magic and mysticism brought to the practical level. A committed woman of will, strength, and determination, a risk taker for personal concern. She may show A curious lack of interest in other issues. Then we got the Prince of Staves. No, I'm sorry. The King of Staves is Osiris. I apologize. This is Isis and Horus. The Prince of Staves is Horus. Inflamed passion, emotion, excited by new experiences, willingness to fight for what is right, preparation for battle, a spiritual rather than physical struggle. Using the fire of the soul to combat the vulgarities of human existence, training to reach the peak of one's spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and physical prowess. Okay? Okay. So Gemini, I feel like this is a spiritual thing for you. So let's see. Conflict, stuck in your head. Okay. So Gemini, I feel like the ancestors are saying you... Okay, with this. So you took... There was some warfare. There was a battle going on. That you're now moving on from, actually. It's something's being balanced out. Okay. You're moving on with this Chariot here. Temperance, balance. So there was something going on, Gemini, that you thought was like a 3D situation, just like an everyday situation, dispute, battle, conflict. There was conflict going on with this Five of Swords. Okay. And we got the Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords is, being stuck in your head, fear, feeling like you're trapped when you're really not. But it's mostly fear. Okay. Fear of the unknown. And so what has happened here is you were in a spiritual battle that you mistaken for just some everyday drama. Okay, Gemini. You were involved in something and you handled it like everyday normal people drama. You were a part of some drama. You were either the starter of the drama or the receiver of the drama. But either way, it was not what you thought it was. Okay, it was actually much deeper than that. You were actually in a spiritual battle. You were being spiritually tested by the Most High, your ancestors. Okay. That was hidden from you with this Moon card here. Okay. This is also a card of Pisces. So you handled something, again, there was something going on that should have been handled in a spiritual way. Okay. Your spiritual eyes and spiritual ears and spiritual prowess was being tested. And, it was I feel like you didn't see something for what it was, but it was purposely hidden from you. Okay. There was something going on that was much bigger than you. And so I don't think you passed I don't think you passed the spiritual test. You were involved in some sort of spiritual warfare. Either you were bringing the warfare to someone or you were the target of spiritual warfare, but the way you handled things was not correct. Okay. And it might have had to do with a Two of Cups situation, a love situation. And it may have had something to do with an Empress. So I could be talking to a male Gemini. There might have been a love situation going on. And the ancestors was trying to test you. Okay. With this Queen of Staves here, Isis. Something about your mother was being tested here. Something about a maternal figure. Isis was testing your strength in relation to a maternal figure. And also you were being tested by Horus to go from your prince to the king stage. And they gave you an Ace of Staves. They gave you a wand to wield. and it was wielded incorrectly. You did not wield this wand the way they wanted you to. They was counting on you to do something or make a certain decision. And unfortunately, Gemini, you did not do that. You handled something very superficially and you didn't go deep enough. Okay. And I feel like it's got something to do with a Two of Cups situation, a love interest. This is a mother. We got maternal figures twice here. This is an empress. She's creative. Like, this is a beautiful woman. She's abundant. She's sitting on her throne, you know. Okay. So I'm getting two things here. You were being spiritually tested on something that has to do with mother wounds. Okay. Your mother, the healing of your mother wounds was being tested here. For some people, for some of you, you have issues with your mother and it was being tested by your ancestors to see if you truly healed from that. And it looks like you have not, because you abused your power in something. Okay. Or there was a love situation and you had an empress. You had a beautiful woman. And an empress is abundant. She brings in abundance. Okay. You bring in abundance to each other. But to have an empress on your arm is a blessing. Okay. This is the Proverbs, you know, if you're a church goer, this is the Proverbs woman here. Okay. What is, I don't know which one it is anymore. I can't remember that. Proverbs 31 or something. I don't know. But this is that woman. Okay. And so you had one. And so as soon as you got that, naturally, you know, other entities and spirits does not want you to have that because it's a part of your birthright. You're stepping into abundance. You were stepping into an arena simply by being connected to, you know, it was like the yin and the yang had finally come together. And so there's these entities in the background that came to battle that. Okay. And so you were supposed to take you were supposed to handle this with spiritual eyes. And that did not happen. Okay. The ancestors was testing healing of maternal issues, maternal mother figure issues, and they was testing your maturity. You were supposed to look at something from a spiritual aspect and not an everyday earthly aspect. And that mission, you failed it. That's the best way I can say it. You failed that one. And so you did not gain the maturity that Horus was hoping that you would. And the thing is, they came through to help you, Gemini. Horus came through to try to give you little tidbits and tell you, hey, don't do that, but you ignored Horus's direction to go from a prince to a king. Isis came through to test your healing of whatever happened with a mother figure. And she even gave you some gems, but you ignored those as well. So Gemini, whoever you are, you still have some work to do in regards to a mother figure or your relationship to your mother. It's still destroying you. It's still causing you to do things in your life that hurt you, that bring pain. So you may need some work there. There's a fear that you carry that Horus was trying to get you to let go of a fear of something. You know, this conflict was fated. This conflict was orchestrated. This conflict was divinely ordered to come through. And they were counting on you to do something, Gemini, and you didn't do it. This was a spiritual battle. This was not an everyday battle. This was more than that. This was a battle for your bloodline. This was a battle for your birthright. This was a battle for your legacy. I feel like even a child was supposed to be born from this. I don't know where I'm getting that, but it didn't happen. Okay. The power that you were given in a situation was misused. Someone abused their authority. Okay, there could be a Cancer involved in something, or a Sagittarius. Or a Pisces. But this did not go the way the ancestors was counting on it to go. They really thought you were going to pull through. And unfortunately, you did not do that. And so now the ancestors are, with this Temperance, they're balancing something out. Okay. And you're going to have to move on. Okay. They're moving you on. I don't think you're moving on with this Two of Cups, though, or this Empress. But because this was the test here. But they're balancing the energies out. Now that the test is over, the spiritual warfare is over, the conflict is over, they're balancing this out. And again, you're going to have to move forward from whatever just happened. Ooh. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Tower. Okay. So the ancestors was trying to prevent this Tower. But again, because you misread the assignment. Someone did not understand the assignment. Okay? And because you didn't understand the assignment, yeah, this is done. Okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, Gemini, you didn't understand the assignment, or whoever you're dealing with didn't understand the assignment. And so now you're being forced to move on for something so the ancestors can balance something out. Okay? So let's do these life purpose cards here. Oh, wait, hold on.